Nobody wants you to know that they're struggling. It's embarrassing when you don't have enough money to do what you want. You can't fully participate because you're living in lack. You start doubting yourself. Again, the road to success can be very uncomfortable. And you have to have enough confidence to get through this transition. And you may lose confidence in the middle and want to quit when you realize how hard it actually is to win. Now, on with the broadcast. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Lead in Love podcast. My prayer for you is truly that you lead a life that you want to live and love yourself in the process. Today, I want to talk to you about having enough confidence to be successful because the road to success can be very uncomfortable. If you can imagine, it's like walking a tightrope while trying to read a book. It's a delicate balancing act that requires focus and skill, and you're learning as you go. We strive to make the process seem effortless, and we look at other successful people once they've reached their goal, but we really don't know what they looked like while they were trying to get there. The night sweats, the ugly cries. I mean, come on, you know what I mean. And we can become envious about what we didn't see because our struggle hurts right here, right now. The sacrifices, getting challenged, you win some, you lose some, because honestly, success is not a guarantee. Nobody wants you to know they're struggling. It's embarrassing when you don't have enough money to do what you want. You can't fully participate because you're living in lack. You're starting to doubt yourself. Again, the road to success can be very uncomfortable. And you have to have enough confidence to get through this transition, or else you're going to go through the process. You're going to lose your confidence. You'll get disheartened and you'll want to quit in the middle and then just finally stop. When the whole point of success isn't attaining the goal, it's accomplishing and collecting the jewels along the way. The good news is, if you can get through the pain and embarrassment, then this is just the beginning of a mindset change for you. You'll get laser focused on a change in your situation, and then you'll reevaluate your processes. And ultimately, you'll look more closely at your abilities. Like, what can you do? Everybody, stop right now and ask yourself, what can you do to change your current circumstances? What are your limitations and why are they your limitations? Remember, you're supposed to be leading the life you want to live and loving yourself for who you are in the process. When you look around at your current situation, when you look in the mirror, does it look like you led your own life? Or did you give that power away to someone else? Meaning, you have all this success, you achieved all these things, but it's not really what you wanted. Les Brown calls this toxic success, where you accomplish someone else's goals and you still feel miserable. So, did you love yourself without conditions, or did you only see yourself through someone else's disapproving eyes? You're not a success unless you make six figures. You're not a success until you have a trophy on a wall. Did you only see yourself while having to go through the process or the learning phase, still navigating and being educated on a particular situation? Were you judging yourself too harshly when you were going through all that pain and disappointment? I mean, self evaluation is good, but judging yourself too harshly is not good. Again, imagine the tightrope while reading a book. You got to keep your balance, you got to learn as you go, and then you got to have the confidence to get up there in the first place, even after a fall. Confidence is, it's always been a struggle for me. And I'm sad to admit that I didn't lead my own life for a very long time. I trusted the opinion of those I loved the most without taking any responsibility for my own self leadership. And as a result, I would achieve all the goals I set out to reach, but none of them were mine. I was trying to impress others and show my worth and value to them by accomplishing things that they would admire. It's like having a trophy room full of Emmys when all I wanted to do was dance. So now, when I'm reaching for a goal, I find it essential to disconnect from others' opinions. whether they support me or not. And I tap into my own intuition. I have to ask myself, why do I really want this goal? What's in it for me? What does this goal look like? How does it keep me in line with my life's purpose? And then I have conversations with God. This becomes crucial, these conversations, for me maintaining the right mindset. Because when you talk to God, you have no choice but to keep it 100% really real. So, why do I want this goal? Do I want to make money? Do I want to feed my ego? Is it a revenge goal? Whatever it is, that's my truth. And once I'm living in that, I'm good to go. And then, when I know what I want and my reasons why, I do what I can to imagine that this exists already. And sometimes visualization is the hardest part because you got to kick that negative mindset. I lived a life that wasn't always kind to me, so visualizing good things happening to me, it's always been the strongest pain point. But still, I try. Let me stop you right there. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast Lead in Love. Let this be the beginning of all good things for you. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also take a look in the description box to gain access to my other channels for motivation, daily quotes, and affirmations. Now on with the broadcast. This is why I listen to experts like Earl Nightingale, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, even Steve Harvey have given me strategies to build on. Again, the mind shift is important. It literally took years for me to break that negative thought process. So let me ask you this. Do you think good things can happen for you? If not, why not? Because if not you, then who? And if not now, then when? Each failure and setback serves as a valuable practice for your eventual success. And each time I learned from my mistakes, even if it took a while and the mistake happened a couple of times, my mindset developed. My confidence grew. Because no matter if I was dealing with a narcissist or being gaslit or whatever, it didn't matter because they didn't control the way I thought about myself or my abilities. Because I took the lead in my own life. My ultimate goal was to build enough confidence to be successful. Since success first lies in the mind through visualization, I had to believe that I could do it. Like Mark 11:24 in the Bible, ask, believe, receive. So even if I failed the first time, I had to go again. Fail the next time, go again and again. Then I had to look at where I was in relation to where I wanted to be and believe I could succeed. Lastly, and where I am now is knowing that there is no set path to success. It can come from any direction at any time. All I can do is have enough confidence in myself to recognize it when it appears and act on it. If you agree, I would like you to start building confidence today. Think about any potential barriers to feeling as good as you can about yourself. If you struggle with negative self talk, memorize an affirmation to turn your self talk positive. If you're afraid of failure, don't be. You will fail and you will have to get up and go again. And if you're comparing yourself to others, remember, you're leading your own life. It's your journey and it's different. You and you alone are in charge of your destiny. That's it. And that's all. And while this may seem like a solitary journey, it's important that we acknowledge God. Let's acknowledge His presence. There are times when I felt embarrassed about always having to learn in the presence of others and realizing that there were certain things that I just wasn't taught. I felt like I always had enough just to keep me alive. Never abundance and never joy, just survival mode. But during those tough times, I did feel carried through. Faith and positivity were not always constants in my life, but I always believed in God. So when I say I've done things alone, I'm referring to the absence of people and that physical support. However, during that solitary time with God, I walked the tightrope and I read the book. I shifted my focus from challenges I faced to the lessons that they offered. It was a deliberate choice. And as you navigate through life, remember that if God chooses to teach you, then choose to learn the lesson. Trust the process. No one else can cheat or provide you with the summary for your own personal success. It's your unique journey, and no one else can complete it on your behalf. The sooner you surrender to the will of your process, the sooner you'll find the success you seek. The sooner you take the lead in your life, the sooner you'll have a life that you can love. Have confidence in yourself. I believe in you. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. Let this be the beginning of all good things for you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this channel. And you can also take a look in the description box to gain access to my other channels for motivation and daily quotes and affirmations. Now, if you want to see all my content in one place, then you can go to the website at www.leadinlove.com. Enjoy the rest of your day.